Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Asha Tamia here. Today I'm going to be walking you through my 4C shampooing routine whilst I have mini braids installed. A lot of people ask how I actually go about washing my hair whilst my mini braids are installed, so I'm just going to walk you through that process. And it starts off with me completely soaking my hair with water. I don't use a filter head. I actually just use normal running tap water. I know it can be seen as dry, but I really do feel like it's about what you mix with the water to enable it as an activator versus you just using it without. And like I've said in previous videos, my hair absolutely lives for water hydration. So that's why I completely drench every section of it, from my scalp to all of my hair strands, and just making sure that it's drinking. It loves it so much. I might add that I do not have any products in my hair beforehand. The most would be vegetable glycerin oil mixed with water, that's it. So anything that's being rinsed out of my hair, it would just be that, which is simple, isn't it? Simple enough. So the next part to this routine is me adding some shampoo to my scalp. I strategically focus on my scalp because I feel like this is what needs the most attention in really just like taking up all of the dead skin, reactivating my pores, and really just eliminating all of the dirt. So yeah, as you can see, I'm like massaging it through my scalp, and then of course it then gets into my hair strands and my hair shaft. And then after I've focused on my scalp, I completely just cover my whole hair, and then I go in with a exfoliator, really like working through my scalp, because this is what this part of the process is really about. It's about scalp maintenance. It's really important, actually. I think it's just something that maybe we don't really focus on too much. I think we more consider focusing on our hair, but actually we need to understand that our scalp is our soil, and if it hasn't got the right nutrients, or if it hasn't been cleaned out, and still holds like a lot of bacteria, then that's also going to affect your hair. So it's really just about maintaining your soil and treating your hair as a garden. So as you can see here, I'm really just trying to work through my whole scalp across my head completely, and I do this every time. I think it's really beneficial for one, not just blood circulation, but two, I just feel like it just gives you a complete clean slate. And I think once you get into the routine of doing this, I just feel like it just creates the perfect base layer. You can even see this as like how you would exfoliate and also cleanse your skin. That's exactly what you need to do for your scalp. It's super important. So yeah, I spend quite a bit of time doing this, as you can see, because skin is skin at the end of the day. Just because hair grows out of it doesn't mean to say that you should undertreat it. I just feel like, yeah, scalp education is super important, and making sure that you are, just focusing and placing attention on all of the right things, especially if you're wanting your hair to grow. And now I completely rinse off and rinse out all of the residue from my scalp and my hair. As I've said before, I love being under the shower head. I think it feels so relaxing, and I also feel like it's so nice having like clean scalp and a clean head of hair. It's beautiful, actually. I think I really prefer this method, actually, of having my mini braids still in contact, because it means that my strands do not knot in on each other, and I think that's super important for me, because I usually get fairy knots and my hair tangles. My hair is super thick, like super thick, so it tangles quite quickly. So for me, I kind of feel like it's a beautiful thing for the braids to separate all of the strands and keep them cohesive. And that's one, I would say that that is one detail that I feel like I've been learning throughout this whole process, and is how maintained my hair seems to be, like, whilst I keep it in braids, like everything just feels very uniform and in contact. And I think that is a beautiful thing. It's also super helpful for like detangling and when I go to reinstall my braids as well. So that's definitely a plus. But what I really like about this whole method is that it's just so simple. It really just is about like locking in time and taking care and just dedication and consistency. So yeah, I'm just like rinsing out all of the product. And just making sure that there's no residue left over, and just being squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. And so the next part is adding in some conditioner. I have been very strategic with not mentioning the products because I feel that people already know what their products are and what their go-tos are. So I don't want to add another reference because pretty much I feel like a lot of what is out there is enough. I also feel like there are too many options where I feel like everyone's just trying to find new things, and I'm just like, actually no, it's about sticking to your routine. So I've added in my conditioner, and now I am completely rinsing my conditioner out, which doesn't take too long. I only leave my conditioner in for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, if that, because when I do a detangling session I use a lot of conditioner, so I don't really go above and beyond. And then I rinse out my conditioner, and there we have it. That's the end of this routine. If you want to see the next step, then check out my previous video. Bye!